What's up, everybody? What the in the building?
What's happening? What's up?
It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I'm Mike Watson, aka Most Epic, and this is my co-host Tony Clapper, aka Mr. Five Star.
What's good?
It's been a while. There's been a lot of stuff going on. Wait, let's just say comic book production has picked up. Yeah,
Yep.
it's picked up a lot. Mm.
It hasn't stopped us from collecting or enjoying action figures. Uh, it's just kept us busy to be on here in the show. But we're gonna come correct this episode. We got some nice stuff lined up. It's been a while. There's been some stuff revealed, so
Mm.
don't worry about that. All right.
Right. Absolutely. And we've been buying toys. We I've gotten a few things. Tony's got a few things. We got a couple things that I feel are worthy to crack open onto the TV or onto the show or whatnot.
Mhm.
But forever collectors, like uh, we'll show some stuff.
Show
But
some stuff. Show some stuff. You know, you actually have the luxury of being in the same room as your collection. I am not,
say
but
that again.
you have the luxury of being in the same room as your collection, which is nice. Um,
Yeah.
I unfortunately am not, but I did find some stuff I want to we are going to share that's coming out, and I know you have a couple of things you want to unbox, right?
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Let me do one of them now because I don't think it'll take very long.
I don't. I look as a toy collector, and I'm sure my fellow toy collectors watching will understand this too. I don't know how this man does it. He's very patient in opening his figs. He actually saves them to open them here for you guys. As a toy collector, that's hard for me to do. That's hard for me to do.
It is hard. It is tough. Hold on a second. Because I do want to open these things, but I'm like, oh wait, we can save it for the show.
I know he's so much better than me when it comes to that because I'm like a kid who's like can't wait to open his Christmas presents.
Right. Uh, so let's do this one. Let's do this one first.
All right.
Uh,
That grin on your face, it's like you've almost been waiting.
so this is how it came to me in the mail.
Whoa. What is this, a Timu special?
Well, imagine it wrapped up in the bubble tape.
Okay.
It was wrapped up, and then I cut it open, and this is how it came.
Okay.
So there is no box. This is a AliExpress special.
Okay. Hey, I mean, it did. I when you was describing it to me, I thought it was just like straight up figure and bubble wrap. So
No.
it's more than what I was envisioning.
All right, so take that off. So I also got the suit up Gantry Iron Man for my anniversary. It's incredible. It is incredible. That I could not wait. I could not wait to
I
do.
don't
I
know.
opened that setup. I'll show you guys the setup. But the same company that makes that made this Whiplash, and I don't even like Whiplash, but I like action figures. And
I feel that.
Danny Cooper cooped that shit and found it for us on AliExpress for a really great price. Oh wow, your boy, he's big. He's a big fig. So we're gonna, and we got the.
I was gonna say, I hope the stuff actually comes with it.
So that is it. Now I was really impressed, and I might show you guys the Iron Man too. I was impressed with the Iron Man that came with the Gantry, which is what made me want to explore this one. I thought this was die-cast metal like the Iron Man was. It is not. It is plastic. Oh God! Okay, but that just popped right back on, so that's fine. Um, I guess you wouldn't imagine too many points of articulation here. That's
So
turning.
my question is because this is the AliExpress, is the original supposed to be diecast?
I don't know. I don't remember. Okay, so we've got some bending legs here, a couple joints. Oh, that would have been great if I think you know how these slap down. These look like they
Yeah.
slap down in the move. I don't. Okay, they look like they slap down, but they don't.
Mm.
But they look like they do. It looks like they're supposed to. This is why
Huh.
toys should come with instruction books because I feel like there's a latch or something here, and these come down. That would be.
Does it feel really light?
It does feel like it does. No articulation in the hand, but that was a given. I can't turn this. I can't turn the arm, so I can get like some gun pointing action. So all you have is that. Looks like,
I'm just curious if what you got here is a KO,
well, if it is a KO, it's a nice one.
and that's nothing. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes the KOs are not bad products. I I own a few.
I mean, it's a great sculpt, nice and detailed.
He's gonna look cool on the shelf regardless.
And I'm wondering how many kind of action poses I can put his ass in. See,
The good thing is you probably have about 30 Iron Men that you can put pair with him.
yeah. I wish this moved though, so I can get some more out this leg, which I would be able to if that could move. Arms bending. It's definitely a setup. It's definitely a. Oh, those ankles are kind of. The ankles are posable. The ankles are super posable here.
Okay.
Not super posable, but they got a nice lean in. What up, Kai? They got a nice lean in. Ah, and all right. So the knee joint to the calf joint, there's a nice bend there, but that bend gets defeated because this does not move, so you can't really take advantage of it. Like if this is a fig art, that would kind of just pop off. But it looks like
Yeah.
I if I move that, I break it. I might take those off just so I get more articulation. Real talk.
Sometimes sacrifices have to be made.
Sometimes sacrifices have to be made. But let's see here. These are always fun to try to get in. I should do this with some glue. But there goes first whip. First whip installed.
There it
Thank
is.
you, Kyron. Kyron liked our intro.
It looks like that those would be posable. Like those would be like the flexi wire would be a real plus for those.
Flexi wire would be a plus. And you know what? If I'm feeling adventurous, I could probably buy that flexi wire myself.
I think you could.
And it would work wrapping it around this. It would work wrapping it around this because he is in an Iron Man suit, an Iron.
Right.
But oh, look at that cord! It's got some wrap on it.
It's got some
Got
length.
some length on there. Yeah, it was worth the price. We may have to do some more research to see if there actually is a die-cast metal version of this.
Yeah, so we can maybe find a if anybody ends up watching this and does know, maybe you can leave it in the comments, let us know. But we can maybe go and find like a YouTube video and see if there's like a review for it.
You're not gonna get a lot of action poses out of that. There's the one, and that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and give her a score. Uh,
What you scoring that bad boy at? The two.
Two. Because all right, look.
I think you got to show the Iron Man to show why.
Yeah,
I think you got to show why it's like, okay, I got this before, and this was the hype level for this. Now I'm getting this.
Right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely, and I'm going to do that because that's what this
I
purchase is
think
based
that'll
off.
help the viewers understand, like, okay, I can see why the two is coming into play.
So the real thing that I wanted was this: the Iron Man gantry setup.
Yeah,
This thing is crazy good. It's out of control
it's crazy.
how good this is, right?
I agree.
Now that Fig Arts Tony Stark does not come with it, but that's the one I put in there. These arms have so much articulation and slide out. I don't want to really move anything because I have it in the right position, in the perfect position. These boards lift up, has lights on it. This completely moves. These arm shutters come in and out. This goes pretty much 360 degrees. These go forwards and backwards, bends left and right. These all move, and then there's like these joints that these move in and out. And then you got the helmet with the grappler. All right. I mean, this
I
thing,
mean, come on. Already, it's like, come on, man.
yeah, this thing is incredible. Incredible, this thing is. All right, all right, all right. And it came with an Iron Man. It came with this Iron Man.
What you said, you was telling me that like it's a really nice Iron Man.
Like it feels like all right. It feels like metal. And maybe this is a cheaper form of die-cast metal. That head has nice rotation. That upper body has nice rotation. It's a good sculpt. Like look at the articulation I'm getting. Look at the bend and move I'm getting with the leg. We got the I want to say quadruple joint. Boom 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 boom. There. The foot.
Not the quadruple joints
Boom.
though.
And like this is what I really like. The shoulders kind of pop out.
Yeah.
And you get that full rotation on that bad boy. And it had 10 hands in total, like what's so 5 pairs of hands.
Oh, nice.
Rockets, you know, the firing blast and everything. This elbow and the arm is double jointed. And the sculpt is just a good sculpt. Now, this is a Disney toy. This is a Disney Iron Man, right?
Yeah.
So I saw this and like, look at that leg. Look what we're talking about here. Boom. Boom.
Oh yeah, that nice like pivot in there.
Nice pivot in here. Like I can get some. Oh yeah, that's instant playtime. That's instant
For
playtime.
sure.
All right. So I saw this Iron Man, and then I saw Whiplash in the promo. Look, oh god, I didn't even see that. Like that kind of like separates out.
Oh, so it's got like a drop down.
Yeah, that kind of like separates out, gives you a little bit more. Yeah, so very nice Iron Man figure. So I saw this Iron Man, and then I saw Whiplash, and it was by the same company. I was like, oh shit, that Whiplash looks cool, and if it's the same quality as his Iron Man, you know, let's go. But this gantry set, you know, out the gate, boom. I'm not playing.
Yeah, I mean that's that's all Mike for sure. I think you showed that on the show actually.
Yeah, it did.
Earlier this year or last year and said that you were planning on copping it.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it was well worth the buy.
It was. It absolutely was.
I'm jealous. I want it. I think it looks cool. I am finishing up searching a couple things. I was going to show it straight off my Facebook, but the problem with that would be my group messenger keeps going off, and I'm not trying to show everybody in the world the group messages from different groups. So,
well, I can show Voltron.
I am almost done. I am like right here. I just finished.
So this is the collector's edition all black Voltron figure. And they say it's powered by darkness. I want it. Let's look at some of these pics. Let's look at some of these photos.
You,
All right.
I already know. For one, you're a big Voltron guy, so
Yes. Um,
I know that this is something that you're definitely like, yeah, I'm gonna cop.
I want y'all to look at the posing already. Look at the posing already. Look at those lions.
Crazy.
They're running in space. Look at the posability. Look at that arm. Look at how these arms are moving. The leg. Look, this figure is boasting being able to pose in all the positions of the animated series. And when we get past some of the pictures that aren't photoshopped, look at that. Oh God, the black, the all black lions with the color lights. That ain't nothing to play with. What, what I'm digging.
Yeah, those look beasty. Like those, like legit look like they're there to like come fuck with us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What I like about this so much, it looks the legs and arms and shoulders and legs are just like so articulated, so you can really get some cat dynamic poses with these bad boys.
them are beautiful.
Oh wow. Oh, ah, I love it. And you get the base with them soaring into space. With the trail of color box.
It definitely comes with a lot. I
Yeah,
mean, it's no, like I said, it's no Megazord, but
you're right. It is no Megazord. It absolutely isn't. Posing on that, I just love it.
I love that we're getting like robots now that are like super posable and like can do. Because remember, I mean, there was a dark age where they were just all like bricks. You know what I mean? These
Yeah.
bricks that were like, it was still cool because it was like you got the representation that you wanted, but it's like it's not posable. You had like maybe like the elbow joints and like, but other than that, it was just like bricks.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're getting these big robots that are like actually can able to move like 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 they do on the shows.
This looks like the ankles pivot, so you can really get those poses. Because I've got the Voltron figures, and their ankles don't pivot. I would love to pose my cats like this.
Yeah,
Like they got the accessories for the weapons. Oh my lord!
and that is sweet, dude. Those are cool.
Oh, oh, it's like a dinner that just doesn't stop. And then you get the little pigs.
Not a dinner that don't stop.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh my goodness! And then you get the base to stand it on with its weapons.
Yeah, that man, that thing is sweet. How much? What's the price point on that bad boy?
But go ahead and guess. Look at the articulation. I've never been. You can't get a wide stance with a Voltron figure. Look at that.
No. Mm. I'm saying $599.
500.
Is it? Okay. Okay.
500.
Okay.
That's the pose from the cartoon. That's legitimately the pose from the cartoon.
That's not bad. That's not a bad price for that.
That's what I'm saying.
If I'm being real, oh, they did make the Mega. Yeah. Okay. No, wait. Is that the Megazord?
No, that is the color version of it. That's
Oh, the color version. Okay. Okay.
look at this. I didn't even see
Dang! Look at that with the one knee,
that.
bro. That's gangster. That's
This right
gangster.
here, though, the effect with the sword.
Yeah, that's gangster.
This is what I'm talking about, y'all. If you make a toy worthy of it, I'm I'm 60% in on this right now. I'm 60% in.
That's 60.
Yeah. Yeah, $500 for that.
That's not bad, man. They do have, not to take away from this, there is a Megazord like that that's of that same price point. So that's cool that as Voltron fans, as Power Rangers fans, we're getting these cool ass robots that can pose like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Same page. Go ahead and give that bad boy what we're thinking.
Oh, what we thinking?
Easy.
That's all mine. I
Yeah,
don't. That's not even a discussion.
that's easy.
That's easy.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm seriously thinking about putting some ducats away and saving up and get that.
Uh, I don't blame you, man. If I was a huge Voltron fan, I could see that going into my collection. That thing is nice. The way that it separates and it's all the everything is posable, and then you put it together and it's posed. Like, come on, man,
Like
that's gangster.
if I saw this at a comic book convention,
Oh, you get it.
it's done.
I already know,
It's done.
bro. He's a listen, y'all. If you ever catch Mike on the right day at a comic convention, he's gonna spend them ducats on something. He's been eyeballing. Yeah, he grabbed those Ahsoka lightsabers, the dual boys.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I've been talking about those for a long time.
and he finally picked them up, and it was like a joy. I was probably just as I was had just much joy in my heart to see him finally cop what he's been looking for, what he's been wanting. But yeah, that Voltron, that's definitely on All Might for sure. That thing is fire.
Yeah. That's yeah, absolutely. I'm here for that. I am here for that. Yeah.
So now, Mike, if you don't care, and I feel like that was part of that's our segment anyway. But let's run them dollars.
Let's
I would say
run.
that was definitely the start of running them dollars.
It is.
We already ran the big dollars. What he showed was the big dollars. Now what I'm showing you first is a complete wave. I'm showing the whole wave. We can just judge on the wave. Okay?
Okay.
We're starting off with Marvel Legends. They got a new comic book wave coming out. And here it is. And it's we have a few figures here. The Build a Figure is the Saber-Tooth Tiger. What you can you remember his name?
No, trash.
It's trash that is the Build a Figure. And I come on, man. Come on.
Hey,
What's going on?
I don't know.
I feel like Hasbro's really been dropping the ball lately.
They absolutely have.
On the Marvel Legends. There's only a couple figures here that I see. This Cable, I can see people might have wanted that. That is his Marvel vs. Capcom look. You know, they've been releasing a lot of Street Fighter stuff lately. People have been mashing them up with their Marvel Legends. I can see that release. Your Thor fans, you got a darker Thor here. If you're somebody who has been creating the X Factor team, you do get the final piece there. That Iron Man is hot garbage. That any comic book that you see that Iron Man, he is completely silver. And instead, they just give us a dull white.
Yeah.
That's trash. You get the Marvel knockoff He-Man, and yeah.
I just feel like Kazar is just not a popular character. And if you're gonna make Kazar, then just make Kazar and the Tiger together and just charge $30 for it.
I agree. And then maybe even throw the lady character in.
Yeah. Shiva. No, her name not Shiva. I don't know.
Why not just throw them all in? And then I believe the guy on the top is from the Eternals, correct?
Yes. The guy in the top middle, yes.
Yes. To me, I'm also going on a limb here and saying that they are not that popular, even with the movie coming out.
No.
Why not release that in some type of box set where you just get the squad for those who are interested in having that squad? Luckily, if you do want just to nitpick at the wave, you're able to do that because, like I said, the Build-A-Figure is trash. So if there's just a couple figures out of here that you want, you're good to go. You don't gotta feel like you gotta buy them all. So I say we rate this as a whole. What do you think?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we can do that. What are you rating it?
I'm gonna go with a 2, man. 2.
Tony's going with 2 mites. 2 mites. I We'll go with one.
One.
Who's
Wow.
this line? Who's asking for a Wolfsbane toy? Who's going crazy? Like with figures like that, like you said, you might just release a team pack.
Yeah.
Release a team pack with those figures, or
Yeah.
make the whole line those figures.
Yeah.
Like, don't just give me a random Wolfsbane in this bitch. I don't care. I don't care about that character. I don't care about Kazar. I don't care about Superior Iron Man. I don't
Yeah.
care about Kazar's cat. I don't care about this motherfucker in the red who I don't even know who the fuck it is. And that Thor is a decent idea, but you got so many Thor figures. I'm tired of it. And the Cable's the only thing that in here is good. But I'm not going to go buy Cable unless I happen to see him at a store and he's at a discounted price.
I can feel that. I can feel that. Yeah. Not an exciting wave at all.
No.
So let's move on to our another person that we love to see stuff from. Todd McFarlane. Here we go. The man is releasing an action figure of himself.
I see.
With the original Spawn design. And he comes with the mic, the pin, the sketch, the bare feet, the card there, the con. I'm not gonna lie, dude, because we go to cons. I kind of like the little con badge that he has. Here's my gripe with Todd McFarlane. The DC community has been begging him to put out more female characters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Literally begging him for more female characters for their DC. Instead of doing that, my man releases a figure of himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Would you buy a figure of Todd McFarlane, Mike?
Hey, I'm gonna just save you some time right now.
What's the difference between what's the two versus you going with one? Is it the accessories?
Because there's still decent sculpts. That's a decent sculpt of Todd McFarlane. The con badge is a nice effect, and dude gives you a hand with his ink pen in it, so you can have him sitting down inking at a desk. I mean, that's dope. I never even seen this costume design of Spawn, so that's nice that he's throwing that out there or whatnot. So there's some good things here, but I'm not buying it. There's not enough there for me. Like, oh yeah, I want a Todd McFarlane toy. No, I don't want an action figure of Todd McFarlane. I don't.
No, I actually hope that maybe somebody out there takes the badge and starts doing like 3D prints of it, and then I could just buy like a badge separate. I do like
yeah.
Badge. Everything else, I don't care nor need. So I'm gonna go with you on a 2. Nothing here is like I need that. I just think it's funny that my guy's like, you know what? I think the people will want a figure of me. That's funny.
Yeah, Hasbro's not doing the Hasbro Plus figures anymore.
Yeah.
I tried to get one of those. I wanted to do those, me and my family for Christmas, but they stopped doing them.
Did they? I didn't know that.
Or I can't find them to order them.
I'll have to look into that. I didn't see. So this is a Todd McFarlane thing. Todd's like, yeah, I'm doing a figure of me. Now we go over to his buddy Rob. Okay? He's working with Loose Collector to put out 2 of his characters now as action figures. Blood Wolf. This just came available for pre-order on like Big Bad Toy Store. And then I'm just going to show you the next one because it's a twofer. These are separate figures.
Mm-hmm.
Bloodstrike Cobbetstone. Do you know who this character is?
No, I don't care. I don't know who any of these characters are. That's too
I don't
much.
know who this is.
That's too much shit on them. That's too much stuff.
This just looks like a different version of Cable. And yeah, this guy, I don't know.
It just reminds me of Rob Liefeld.
They are his figs. So.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah,
like, I respect Rob Liefeld. I respect what he's done for the comic industry and where he's been and stuff. But I don't want his toys. I don't buy his books.
Yeah. These are his figures. He's partnered up with Loose Collectors, collectibles to make these 2 figures.
I'm good, man.
So these, and I want to say they're at the 50 price point.
for a
Maybe
bunch of non-name cats.
you said what?
Who are they?
Not $50.
Man, you better kick rocks.
Not a $50 point for me.
Hey, no, blow past this. We're done. Move past these.
All right, we won't even rate it.
Mega
Now,
Man.
this Mega Man, I think is fire.
It is.
We talked about that cable back there. Now, this Mega Man looks like he would be cool to place with that type of cable. If you were trying to build a Marvel, a Marvel vs. Capcom shelf, this is the type of Mega Man I feel like you would want on that shelf. He does scale. He's about 4 inches, so he scales with. He would be the right height for that. To me, you get your accessories, you get to change your face, the articulations there. I like this figure.
I like this figure too. I'm not a Mega Man fan, but this is a good figure.
I'm not a Mega Man fan either, but when I seen this, I was like, man, that's a pretty cool Mega Man. If I was gonna get a Mega Man, it'd be a Mega Man like this.
Yeah. What you giving it?
Because I think the price point wasn't too bad. I think it was decent. I'm gonna go with a strong 3, possibly 4 on this.
3 mics for Tony.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with a 4.
Okay.
Very accurate action figure. Looks just like the anime version of it. Like you said, it works for the Street Fighter versus X-Men Capcom universe stuff. I like the effects and the accessories that come with it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They did a good job on it. I think there's definitely a Mega Man fan base out there. So I'm so glad to start getting these figures. We're moving on. I forget the company name, but they've been doing this for a while where they've released robotic versions of characters. These are not Iron Man suits. These are just cyborg versions of the characters. Here you have Cyclops. I don't know why, if anybody would want this. It looks like it poses cool. It looks like this might even be the brand that what you have comes from. It looks similar.
It does. This is cool, but why? I mean, I don't want to I don't want a robot version of Cyclops.
There's no reason. Now, will I say that the paint pops? Yes, the paint pops. Let's just say if you were somebody who wanted this, you get the blast effect. You get the other effect where it's like the smoke. That's cool. The paint is there. That metallic is nice. So try to be unbiased because it's not going to go in your collection. But what would you rate this?
Oh, this is a 4, man.
Yeah, for sure.
This is a 4 mic figure. I'm not buying this figure though.
No.
And I feel like whoever got approved on the budget to do this is a waste of product.
I would probably agree with you on that. I don't understand.
They could have been. They could have been doing the Avatar toys. They could have been doing the Legend of Korra toys. We could have got some really good Legend of Korra and some really good Avatar toys.
I need those in my life. SH Figure Arts, if you're listening ever, please pick up the line. Please. All right, we're going to keep it moving. Going back to the little Hasbro Marvel Legends here.
Hey, I'm going to give them this one. I like this fig.
Boom.
I don't like the positioning of the shield right there. That looks stupid.
It looks a little big and bulky.
Like, why is it up so high?
Yeah.
Outside of that, I like that fig. Hey, Hasbro don't get a lot of these from me. They don't get a lot of these from me. And you know what? They're not going to get it from me. Because I know the price point on this is stupid and it don't match up. So the best they're going to get out of me is 4 mites on this one. I like this figure.
Okay.
I like the sculpt. I like the paint. I like the design. I like how the wings look. The articulation looks really dope. I really dig the mask. I think this is a really dope fig.
Here's my issue with it. They released this figure about probably like 6 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
That same exact figure without the wings and a regular Captain America shield.
Oh, okay.
So my issue with it is you finally give us the wings, which I do. The wings are dope. Like we'll go back to a page with the wings. The wings are dope. Dope looking figure. Why not go ahead and use one of the new bucks with the what do you call them? The upper
Mm.
arm. You know what I mean? The come on, you know what I'm talking about.
Mm.
Where the arms go in and out. The why am I drawing a blank? It's been so long since we've been on the show. I forgot the terminology. Um, why not give them that? Why not upgrade on the overalls on the buck of
Mm-hmm.
the figure?
On the what?
Like of the buck, they call it the buck, like the build
Mm-hmm.
of the figure. Like why not give it that articulation that we've seen in other Marvel Legends figures?
Because they're
Um,
lazy. Well, not that they're lazy. They're trying to save as much money as they can, man. I mean, why?
I know, but I think you could get it in a lot cooler poses if you had where you could, right there where the arm connects to the chest. You know how we've had that where they can flex right there.
Mm-hmm.
It needs that. This is the type of figure that needs that. It would have been dope to have that. That's my only complaint. I like that we get the upgraded shield. I like that we get the wings finally. So I too will give it a 4. I just wish it would have had some different things happening with the articulation. So that's my only complaint.
Mm.
Let's move on. Okay, yeah, Prowler. They give us the old school Prowler. It's a Walmart exclusive.
I'm
Um,
not even gonna talk about this. You can take it.
yeah.
Who the fuck is asking for that, man?
um, if you're someone who has collected the rest of the figures and you're just trying to have that animated Spider-Man rogue gallery, I'm guessing, and I think in the cartoon is this Robbie? Is this the guy who works at the Daily Bugle? Did they make? Is that what happened in the cartoon? I can't remember.
I don't look. I didn't even know who Prowler was until they started popping up in Miles Morales.
I don't remember him in the original cartoon in the other cartoon either, but I don't know. I could be mis. Anyways, an old buck, an old build of a figure. We don't need this. Nobody asked for it. Um, one. I'm going with a 1, and then I'm moving on. You're not putting a scale on it.
I'm not even doing it.
All right. We've seen these.
Mm-hmm.
The 1/6 scale X-Men animated series. We have the Gambit. We have the Rogue.
That rogue is fire.
Here's the Rogue with all of her accessories.
That rogue is fire.
Okay.
Hand smashing the gun, hand seeping energy,
The
hand with the
glove.
glove in the hand,
Yeah.
fist, hand, 3 hairstyles, um, optic blast effect. Um, ugh.
You digging it?
Yeah. I'm not digging that Gambit though, unless they do something else with his coat. Um, I
Yeah, that
really,
code just looks like it's just gonna mess up all your articulation.
yeah. So, but them cards, the hand opposed, like them accessories is it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get that Gambit. I would love to get that Rogue, but I'm not gonna get that Rogue because if you get Rogue, you got to get the rest. You have to get the rest of them, and I'm
You
not
gotta get
getting
the
the rest
team.
of them.
Yeah. I feel like that's a team that you want all the members because it just looks no, unless you're somebody, and I've seen people in their collections who say out of their collection they have like a Storm collection that's just a bunch of random Storm figures all together. Then you could get away with not getting the whole set. Like, say if you just had a shelf where you just dedicated it to rogues, maybe. But other than that, you're gonna, like you said, you're gonna want the whole crew. I know I would. So What are you rating it? What are you giving it? How many mics you giving that Rogue?
Oh, that Rogue. That Rogue is an all mic for me.
Oh, man, you're passing out more all mics and fours tonight than what's going on.
I love, and you don't have the extra edition that has a bunch more stuff to it, but like that Rogue is dope to me.
I'm gonna go with I'll go with 4 on. I'm going 4 on Rogue, 3 on Gambit, and the reason I'm going with that on the Gambit is because that coat looks like a nightmare to pose at all.
The coat does look like a nightmare. That's what hurts it for me. They have to like. I mean, I'd have to see it in person, but they have to do something where I can move that coat around and stuff.
Yeah,
this is crazy.
Because like you said, the car, like the hand accessories are there. Having the cards and whatnot, but yeah, that coat's a nightmare. So I'm gonna go 4 with the Rogue, 3 with the Gambit.
Okay. And Gambit gets a 3.
That's what I'm going with.
Gambit gets a 3. All right.
And that is all for today.
All right. Well, we're gonna switch it over to this. I got my man Shoto Todoroki.
Dang.
That was wait for him. Ah. Yeah.
Yep. I already know. I don't even have to see anything else to know that it's Rebel Tech, and it's gonna be another one of those things. But man, have you seen people posing and getting the Thor, man?
Huh?
Have you seen people are starting to get the Thor and they're posing it and showing it off? The Rebel Tech Thor?
Oh, I've not seen that.
I'll have to shoot you some stuff, some pictures.
Oh, look at him wrapped with care. Oh Lord. That's a nice head.
Yeah. Everything on that figure is gonna move.
Got some good weight to him. So we get some nice little standing pose. Let's get this plasticware out of him.
I'm jealous.
I do have to find out. I mean, I know this is some type of protection, but I want to know why, how exactly this plastic in between the joints protects them.
I think it's just protected from rubbing. So like if you move it and rub it and it has paint wear, that's on you. But when it's being shipped or being handled, they put that in there to prevent any kind of paint rub.
Okay. That's very nice of them.
It is a pain to get out of some of the places though.
Right.
You can always do that. Yeah, that's
so. I'm not too crazy about that. That gap right there between the arms. That looks good.
Most of the time, they have a way that you can kind of cover it up. Is it able to be covered or?
Well, I think the expectation is, you put it in a pose to do that. And I was thinking like maybe there is something in here that will cover that up. But I'm really digging this figure. Nice sculpts. That backpack, all that looks really good. I mean, he's a character. Like it's a simple pose, but as long as you can pull off that standing pose, it's great.
Yeah.
Oh. So he's got the fire on the. Let's see here. Find the scene. Oh, there it is. Whew. Let's switch them out here.
They always got the craziest ways to switch out the hairs and faces.
They do. This one might not. I don't really want to force it on. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that can be something that you kind of can play with.
It
And
might go
then
with another head.
it looks like it might.
It might go with another faceplate. Yeah, because that one just snapped right on. You got the ice slides.
Yeah.
Oh, you got his cell phone.
I like how they come with the cells.
Got his flames.
Shit ton of faces and hands.
Huh?
A whole bunch of faces and hands.
Whole bunch of faces and hands.
Dang,
Okay.
that's
Oh,
crazy.
you got the sound effects.
I love how they include those with their figures.
Yeah. So now so we have the base here.
Okay.
All right. Oh, I did some rearranging. So
Oh,
I put my Hero figures up here now.
okay.
Oh, there we go. As close as I can get the zoom in. But they're up there now because now I'm officially in. I'm trying to get more of the figures. And
Yeah,
then there is Ahsoka over there. I got her for Christmas next to her lightsabers.
beautiful.
But yeah, I like this.
It's an all might. Let's just be honest. It's an all might.
I don't know if it's an All Might.
Yeah.
I've got to pose it. I got to play around with it. I got to pose it because like Bakugo is a pain in the ass to pose. Um, Deku is a pain in the ass to pose. And once you get them in the pose, they're great, right? But like they're a pain in the ass to pose. So I got to see what kind of pose I'm doing. Like some of this up top,
Yeah.
this is a little loose already. His neck is a little loose already.
Well, I will say that they have been getting better. He might be an early figure,
Yeah.
like the Deku. They have been getting better with their figures.
Mm.
With because I've noticed people talk about how like some of the earlier figures were a little more difficult to pose. You had some of that more of that gappage. You had looser joints. So, but like All Might, that's a wonderful figure.
It is. All Might is a wonderful figure. I just put him in a different pose today.
Um, that Thor, some of the poses that people are getting on that Thor. The only problem they have with that Thor is he's a little short. Um,
Uh huh.
but he has like arms like he just looks like a big ripped Thor. Besides the height on him is a little off, but uh, I think if you get him in a right action pose, that wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
If you're having them stand side by side in vanilla poses, you might have that problem. But if you got him up above the other figures and he's ready to come down with that hammer or something, because it has like a bunch of lightning effects, I think
Mm-hmm.
so.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, that's all I had. That's all I had. I haven't really got much else, and this is like stuff since Christmas.
Yeah, I got some some cool Christmas presents. I did pick up the Storm Collectibles Zangief and the Storm Collectibles King.
Okay.
My brother got me those for Christmas, so those are cool. Um, those are two of my favorite characters from both those games. So instead of diving into getting like, oh, I gotta get all the characters, I just got my favorite character from each game. And since they happen to both be wrestlers, it's cool to kind of pose them on a shelf together. I'm gonna get them some belts that they can hold, like there's some tag team champions somewhere in life. So
Oh, that'd be nice.
yeah, so that was one of the. I think that's probably the biggest uh thing that I was able to grab. I did get I pre-ordered the SH Figure Arts Majin Vegeta, and that came in.
I think I'm getting Hawks next.
Man, that Hawks is beautiful. It's a great figure. They've really, I think they're gonna really start going with them, and they're putting out the villains, and those villains are beautiful.
Yeah, it's gonna make for a very interesting setup here.
Yeah,
I think I am gonna get Hawks, especially if they're coming out with the Rabbit Girl. I've got to get her.
Yeah, she's hands down. Her scene in the show is crazy.
Yeah,
she really kind of jumps from, like, in my opinion, it's like, who's this chick, to like, oh damn, this chick. In like a span of like 3 episodes, you're like, okay, she's about that life.
She is. Yeah, so all right, that's all I had for tonight's episode.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get off here and repost my figures, and
that sounds like a good time.
Yeah, watch some more Avatar.
Yes, and again, SH Figure Arts, if you're watching, or if you know somebody, get the license to Avatar, please.
Yes.
We need it.
I mean, if it's too late for Aang, I would hope it's not. Come on, man. Let's get the core. I need the core figures to slap. Korra, all of her villains.
Yeah.
Come on.
She has the hardest villains.
Dude.
Her villains go harder. Let's just go and put it out there.
They do. But as I've told people before, Korra's villains should have been Aang's villains. And Aang's villains should have been Korra's villains.
We're going to have to talk about that. We're going to have to sideline that conversation because I'm interested in that. You're going to have to let me know why you think that, because I'm interested in that.
Yeah.
But anyways, thanks for rocking with us. Thanks for joining us tonight. You can follow us on our other shows. Mike is part of Chat and Draw. I'm a part of 5 Star Fridays. They're all part of the Geekdom Network. And you can check out our books, because we are not only collectors, we are comic book writers and creators and publishers and all that fun stuff. And FSK.com is where you can find some of our dope books like 5 Star, Hot Shot, Vigilance, Emerald Quest. That's where we do our thing. That nice shirt that Mike's got on. Some of the merch.
Yeah. We got new merch on the website too for everybody to check out. Come look for it up.
Shoes, bomber jackets, whatever. Okay, we got it. So go check us out there. And as always, like we like to say, Mike, if you ain't got nothing else, we're gonna tell them to keep collecting.
Keep collecting, y'all. Keep collecting.
Keep collecting.
Lee Pritchie talking to us.
What the fig?
Awesome.
What the fig?
This is Action Force. This is What the Fig podcast.
We are Invincible Toys, and this is What the Fig.
It's Jason Spiro, and this is What the Fig. We're NECA.
And What the Fig?
No, it's saying this is What the Fig.
And this is What the Fig.
That's